Hello, Live English students. How are you? My name is Athena, and I will be your teacher for this session. Today, we're going to discuss this word versus this word. Today, we've got three words: reservation versus appointment, problem versus issues, and listening versus hearing. Let's get into it. Here's one that confuses many. Reservations or appointments? Which do I use? Well, reservations are used for companies, hotels, airplanes, airlines, restaurants. We can make or have a reservation. Appointments is something you make or have with a professional person. So, I have an appointment with my hairdresser today at 3 o'clock. I made a reservation at the Tokyo Hotel this afternoon. So, once again, reservations is for companies and appointments is something you make with a professional person. Next up, what is the difference between hearing and listening? Hearing is something that's passive. There's no effort on the part of the listener, the person who's listening. It's something that happens naturally and there's no effort needed. So just sitting here, I can hear different sounds going on. I can hear music or I can hear someone's voice, but there is no effort needed to hear. Listening is something that is active, that the subject needs to actively do, and effort is needed. So it's something you do to understand what someone is saying. You focus your sense of hearing to identify a sound. So you would say, "Shh, I'm listening to the TV." You're focusing your energy on that. You're using your sense of hearing to focus. Whereas hearing, when you take a hearing test, you go to the doctor to see how well you can hear something. A listening test is something you take for your English to see what you understand or how much you understand. So I hope this helps you understand the difference between hearing and listening. Next up, okay, and lastly, we're going to discuss the difference between issue and problem. I have made a little chart for you. So let's start with issue. Issue is a topic or problem for debate or discussion or a disagreement. It's a debatable or a controversy. For example, the issue of poverty or the issue of racism. Okay? And issues are dealt with. We deal with issues. Disagreement. So, for example, my boss promised to deal with the issue of no overtime. So, workers need to have overtime pay, but the company doesn't want them to work overtime. So there's an issue, there's a disagreement about this topic. Now we're going to move to problem. A problem is a harmful or unwelcome matter or a situation that needs to be solved. So there is the verb that is always associated with a problem, and that is solve. So there's no debate, there's no controversy, no disagreement. And it's something that needs to be solved. So for example, the company is having financial problems. If we don't fix or solve that problem, the company will no longer exist. I have a problem with my phone. If I don't solve the problem with my phone, then I cannot communicate with people. So here we have a very nice, easy chart to help you understand the difference between issue and problem. Thank you for joining me in explaining 3 words that are usually confused with other words: reservation and appointment, listening and hearing, problems and issues. We will see you back here another time for some more English. Thank you. Bye.